Section 107 Fair Use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we're here to do. Please do not go to your way to dislike anybody we talk about in this video. It is for entertainment and reaction purposes only. It's my opinion and my opinion only. Honey, we don't talk about Liv's life very much over here anymore, but the stuff she's got going on, it is a mixture of sickness, sadness, and true mental health awareness over there. Oh my God, it's a lot going on. Now, let me just start to say this. Olivia is one who is obsessed with the internet. This is a woman who is obsessed with the internet. She has let the internet not only be her source of income, but has been her downfall since Gerard and her. I mean, this is the very beginning. Since her and Gerard were on here together, she let that relationship fall apart because of things she was doing behind the scene and on the scene. The way she treated him, the way she talked to him, the way that she was doing her children. Everything that Gerard used against Olivia was because of the people she was dating, the behavior she was displaying, and everything else. And he was able to take her children. That was not enough to get this young lady off the internet, right? Losing 3 children to your ex-husband, the whole custody, honey, that was not enough to get her off the internet. Not only did she bounce around state to state, not only has she had 2 other children by 2 other men that are nowhere in the picture. I mean, good God, we all know Zolo is supposed to be the daddy to AJ, and he's nowhere around, but he's on the internet with his so-called older wife, and he's cooking, and they're the new odd couple, and yet he ain't doing nothing about a child that's supposed to be his and is sitting over there homeless in a broke down raggedy piece of a car. Now, that's a whole nother thing for a whole nother day. But Olivia has let the internet completely ruin her. She gets on here and she blames everybody else, but it's her own downfall. I don't understand what is going on with this lady. So let's just get into it. Right now, she's saying that she's somewhere stranded in Florida, right? Florida. Now, why she got to Florida and went to Florida, we'll really never know the truth. My opinion and my opinion only is that Olivia went to Florida because, number one, she was dragging Gerard on the internet. She knew she was about to face some jail time because she's back on child support. And when I say back, I mean thousands and thousands of dollars back behind on child support. She lost her driver's license over there in Texas. She just was living a mess and was living a facade. She went back to Florida thinking that she could run up under her sister and up under her mother and everything would be fine. But honey, she was greeted with nothing but HE double hockey sticks. She was, I guess, living with her sister when she first got there, but then she was living in a place that almost looked like a homeless shelter or a halfway house or something of that sort. But she claims she was renting a room, right, from her sister's friend. And she says that the people from the internet had harassed the girl, had doxed the girl that she was living with. And the girl just told Olivia, you have to get out. Now she's out on the street, right? Now she is supposedly living in her car. Now she is supposedly down and out. Now I'm going to tell you something. Do I believe that Olivia is homeless out there in Florida? Absolutely not. Is she living on her own? No. But she has a sister there. And I'm going to tell you, I don't believe that her mother, even though her mother gets fed up with Olivia, is going to allow Olivia to not at least be in a hotel and pay for it. She's not going to allow Olivia to run around with 2 children and be homeless, sleeping in cars and begging. Olivia is doing this because Olivia's back is against the wall. I've been watching and I've been saying it, but her back is against the wall for a whole nother reason. Her back is against the wall because we all know now that she's pregnant again. 3rd child, right? 3rd child with 3 different men in just the past few years. We're going to say the other 3 that was made in a loving relationship, in a halfway marriage, they're safe. They're with the dad. But she's about to go and have a 6th baby. That's why she got up out of there. Her back has been against the wall. People are fed up with Olivia. It's not the internet. It's the people in Olivia's life who are fed up with her. When I tell you the word cum dumpster comes to mind, very often when I see Olivia, that's what comes to mind. Because, honey, where are you meeting these men if you so-called homeless that they bumping and pumping and humping on you and leaving all these babies for you to raise? But if you listen to her in the past, right, oh, these men was so fine. These men got money. These men was in the army. These men was sergeants. All lies. She's left to raise these children on her own. And I'm going to tell you, even though Olivia is not homeless in my perception, I don't believe that, she's lost. She is completely lost. When I tell you mental health is real, when it comes to Olivia, mental health is real. Olivia, to me, seems to be high on something every time she goes live. I don't know what it is. I'm going to say alleged, but allegedly my two eyes see the truth. She is on something. She's always kind of dozing off. Her moods are sporadic. Her movements are sporadic. There is something going on real deep. Now, y'all know when she lost custody of the other three, she was having to do hair follicle tests. They was scraping her fingernails. They was pulling the hair off her head. And then before she left Florida, she was over there and had shaved herself bald again, right? She had went bald. She was bleaching. So you know what that means. That means that the court probably has found something in her system. She's running away from Texas to get to Florida for a lot of reasons. But I'm going to tell you, this is sad. Even if Olivia is not homeless, the fact that she is going out every day filming with these children and pretending to be homeless, this is making a lot of marks on these children's memories. And on there, she's playing on these children's downfall. Poor AJ, he's trying to tell the truth in the background. We do have a room, Mom. We're here to help you, Mom. Seeing your mother 1 minute laughing and the next minute crying, then the next minute screaming and yelling at a screen, that has to be traumatic. Period. These poor babies are being drugged around to grocery stores and they're eating nothing but crackers all day as she feeds them crackers and water. They are being drugged around to parks. They're being drugged around into public bathrooms. They're being sitting in a car with the roof literally falling on their head in the Florida heat for hours upon hours so that their mother can get on here and beg for cash apps. Isn't this crazy? Like, somebody rescue the kids at this point in time. And then she has enough nerve to try to bring another one in the world. What is going on over there? Like I said, I don't talk about Olivia very much, but I'm about to get back on her because this right here is real far out there. At this point, save the children. Bump saving Olivia. Somebody needs to get to them children and get them children some help because their mother has officially lost every bit of marbles that she's ever had. At least when she was, in her own home and doing her own things, she had lost her marbles a bit back then too. But at least she was able to have them in air conditioning. They were able to have running water. They were able to have food and not be going through what they're going through now. Now, like I said, I can't wait to see what y'all got to say about this. And we will talk about it more in depth. I'll go catch some of her lives and we'll get into it. But I want to know what y'all are thinking about all of this in the comments below. Oh, baby, I'll see you there.